Caro-Kann again? Wow. Bro doesn't believe that my Caro-Kann is 10 times better than his. This is what Firouzja played against me. Why are you stuck at 700? Making one move blunders, probably not good at openings, probably not good at like everything, to be honest. Anyway, legacy question. I take a lot of pride in the fact that I was able to make this career without being a professional player. I want myself, despite me getting all of the benefits of being one of the biggest chess content creators in the world, I want to build an ecosystem where the best players in the world are more famous than the content creators. And right now they are not. The 10th most popular chess content creator in the world is still more famous than like Magnus Hikaru and maybe Vishyana. It's not good. And the only way to be considered a serious sport, to build for the next generation, is to build more media products, limited series, these types of things, which I'm working on. I'm going to try to leave as much of an imprint in the chess world as I can to make it as accessible as possible. Then I'm going to off, build a bunch of real estate, you know, try to become worth 100 million by the age of 35, do a bunch of philanthropic stuff. Then I'm going to teach myself how to cook, and then I'm probably going to move to Spain, where I will practice paddle and play in a lot of chill tournaments by the beach. That's my life plan. But I would like to be, I'd like to be worth 100 million. Kids are not in the plan right now, but I'm not against it. We're not against it completely. We're only a little bit against it, but I love Spain. I would love to retire in Spain. I'd love to spend my, but that's the plan, so. Landlord, actually, Gotham is already a landlord and keeps rent very affordable. So just like in all of my other business ventures, I'm a good person, ultimately. I'm trying to make money, just like anybody else would, but I'm never a bad guy. In my life, I have been ripped off way more than I've ever wronged. I have never wronged a person, ever. Like, because I wasn't built that way. My parents raised a decent person. Actually, they didn't really raise me. My grandparents raised me, but listen, we live in a capitalist society. If you're in an opportunity to make more money and take care of your family for multiple generations, you will. That's how it works. Plus, in America, you got to prepare for things like going to the dermatologist and them telling you we're not going to bill you for your follow-up appointment, and then they bill you for the follow-up appointment and it's $200. Like, America's a scam. The whole country's a scam. You know, you guys know why I do this jaw thing? You know, where I'm like moving my jaw around like a... That's because a dentist my jaw up. There's not, I mean, I have no recourse. I can't do anything. He my jaw up. He over-drilled on a cavity that he claimed was really big and really bad. And I'm screwed now. My mouth is just messed up for the rest of my life. Nothing I can do. I don't have, like, drug problems. I got my jaw messed up by a dentist. That's what happened. So... yeah. Yeah, I'm going here. I won the central pawn. Okay, I'm getting distracted, guys. I'm getting distracted. Okay, hopefully he blunders this and this. He didn't. We have a nice position. Get the pawn out of the way of the bishop. Oof. Yeah, what happens to me is I lose focus, and then I start doing some stupid stuff. Okay, bishop active. Need to bring my king. He has slightly better position here, like activity-wise, I feel. Position's kind of annoying. But I'm gonna get a trade, which is very important. Nice. I'm winning. For nothing. Woo! 28.57. My peak is 28.60, I think. So, maybe. I'm getting very naughty thoughts. Very naughty. I was thinking queen d4. What the f*** is that? What a move. I mean, that looks unbelievably dumb. Maybe it's not. Okay. I believe you. But now, I mean, I don't know why this is here, because this doesn't work, so... You started playing a3... a3 Sicilian's great. Great opening. I think Big Boss is super tilted here. I think Big Boss is a bit on the tilteroni scale. Okay. I mean... Wow. Alright, the king's on f1. I mean, I'll take it. King's on f1, bro. Like, alright. Maybe this was even better. 28.62? I get it if I win this game. Now I'm gonna get nervous. Or maybe we'll will ourselves to win. We'll will ourselves to win. Or maybe this guy will just let us win. He's still not taking here, which is so funny. Like, I don't know what his big evil plot is, but... Just gonna protect my pawn so I can move my queen. It's a weird position. He's gonna try to get his king out. I'm always ready there. And if we get this from... If we get our peak from Numb by Linkin Park playing, it would be even more legendary. Okay. As you can see... Ooh. Okay. Whoa. That's my idea. Look at my diamond. Ooh, looks bad. Let's go here. He's playing fast. Maybe he's stream sniping. He knows we've got a big peak coming up. Position looks fantastic for me, by the way. I love my cube. My diamond. You can get your wife a diamond, or you can get a pawn diamond. Both good. What happened? I don't read books? Dude, I don't have the attention span. It has nothing to do with not wanting to read a book. It's a weird move. How would he do that? Strange position. Now the question is, do I actually feel the nerves of hitting my peak? We're about to find out. I've been close a couple times. Go here. Do it. That's good enough. That's good enough. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what a night. Oh, God, what a position. Come by your hand in mine. It's all right. How how defenseless you really are. I didn't see that. Does it matter? I have to make a move. Throwing. Throwing. Crazy. Literally, I thought about my peak and I through the game. Just, it's crazy what nerves do. Like, if I didn't know I was that close to the peak, I would have won this game with zero problems. Absolutely zero problems. It's just so wild. Like, you get nervous and you just like, I don't for what? Who gives a about internet points? Oh my god. Like, the position was -1 10 moves ago. When I got this, it's minus. Of course it's -1. See? Look at that. Is that crazy? Like, of course. Effortless. This is an Rook H7 F6, like Rook H7 F6. You can never lose. Crazy. Then I allowed this, which is insane. Wild. You were still a winning idiot. Oh. Oh, that's pretty crazy. I wasn't winning, it's a draw. He's gonna play F7, but I didn't see that. I didn't see. It's not winning. But it should be a draw. Wow. But you know why I didn't see King H6? Right? It's because I was ready to lose. Hit any gym PRs recently? Unfortunately not. Hip thrusted 215. Hip thrusted 215. Before it was 205. My wife and I, that's the one lift that my wife and I are competitive on. So I like challenging myself because we can both hip thrust 215. It's pretty cute. Trying to get a fatty? Yeah. I mean, you guys are all single. I don't know who you're trying to make fun of. I'm happily married, 2844 Blitz, and a multimillionaire. So maybe don't hate on my exercises and go make yourself a better person. What do you... You're married to the game? I mean, that is factual. That is good. Multi? Dog, I'm worth like 30 million. I mean, I honestly, like it... On a bad day. It's all in crypto. So some days it's like 14 and some days it's 50. You know what I'm saying? You get it? So. Is it in Bitcoin? No, it's in like all the really obscure coins like Uga coin. Have you guys ever heard of Uga coin? I don't know what I'm saying. What was he thinking about? Would I go to a Linkin Park concert? Probably not. I mean, Chester passed away, man. The band is not the same. I'm not like trying to hate. I'm being honest. It's not the same band. Maybe I would go, maybe, because they're such a big part of my childhood. But it's not the same. So probably not. There are much better exercises for the ass than hip thrusts. Guys, I'm not looking for coaching. I'm really not. I like to hip thrust. My wife and I do them kind of competitively against each other. I don't... You're just setting yourself up for me telling you something snappy and you calling me a... Okay? Like, that's... That's where this is headed. I'm not interested in being told what I should and shouldn't lift. I like going to the gym. Also, I've recently gotten into running. One of my moderators is a big runner. And when I visited the Netherlands earlier this year, he told me how much he and his significant other like to run and all these different runs they do. And I was like, oh wow, they're like very inspiring, so I'm gonna start running. Both of us, both Lucy and I. And we're actually like, we enjoy it. We've run more than we could have ever thought possible. And yeah, we're just doing our thing, man. Like we're chilling. So I think I need to get rid of this bishop. It's too strong. And by a miracle, I'm protecting h1, although it might not even be really protected, actually. But did I just hang a knight? No. Maybe you'll listen, maybe not. It's a nice move, queen h2. Cool move. Crazy position. No clue what's happening. Do I know Rue Sabot in Paris? Yeah. Andrew will beat me in chess? Respectfully, whatever you think about Andrew, I don't think so. I think I'm pretty strong. Oh, that guy just changed from you should face off with Tate to you should face off with Magnus. He's just going through the whole rodeo. Am I safe? What a position. Oh, the crazy thing is I can't play bishop g1 because of queen h4. Oh my god, what is this? What is happening? Of this? I'm not even sure that works, by the way. All right, let's overprotect. I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. What a game. That was nuts. Who did I beat? Bro, how do I always beat this dude when I don't know I'm playing him? I literally cook Andrew every time I don't know I'm playing him. Every time. Which is a lot of money, of course. A lot of money. Gotta work my ass off to get there. Nowhere close now. But anything above that, I think becomes an issue. People, you need like a security guard to come with you. You know, I wanna set up like, and then, you know, I've never, I'm young, right? So I'm like, I don't want kids, huge responsibility. Then I was thinking, my grandfather passed away. And, you know, I was sitting at home. I haven't had a grandparent die. My first grandparent passed away at the age of 28. And so I was sitting and wondering, like, and my family's all messed up. Like, no, I'm not really close to either parent or anything like that. So I was just like, you know, it would be kind of cool. This part of the song is really weird. I don't know why this song is like this. I was like, it would be really special if I had a big family that all took care of each other and I raised multiple kids in a positive way, in a way that I was not raised. Like, wouldn't that be nice? If everything that I wanted my parents to be, I actually became. And that got me mad, like, introspective. And so I started thinking, like, maybe that's what I should do, you know? I was thinking, like, I shouldn't run from parenthood. I should be the change that I wanted to see in the world. You know? So I was thinking, like, maybe I'll have a big house. I'll raise 4 kids. What is planned in Stockholm? I mean, I told you guys already in multiple announcements, a fan event and the match. So I don't know how much more I can give you, but... wow, this is kind of annoying. I thought I had more here. I thought I had more, I'm not gonna lie. 4 is so many? I mean... yeah. Let's get the king out of the diagonal. Okay, I have a big time advantage, so maybe I can do something with this. Very dynamic position. Many attacking possibilities. Okay, we take the pawn back. Is this Evanescence? Yeah. When's my next tournament? Very far away. I'm very busy right now with Chesley, with building Chesley 2.0. So I'm not really thinking about tournaments at this very moment. But 2025, I'm hoping to play like 5 or 6. I realized I jumped into the whole thing a little bit too intensely. I can get a bit obsessive with stuff that I want to do. And so when Coach Nick Sans was like, bro, you got to play a lot. You know, if you're going to be a serious player, you have to play actively. You have to be active. I was like, all right, coach, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be active. But I overdid it. And like I flamed out. I mean, I like went to this tournament in Italy, which made no sense just at all. I don't know. Even my wife was like, I don't know why you're going to play in this tournament. Like why can't you just like wait to play in New York? And I was like, cause coach said I gotta. So, you know, you won't be GM with this mindset, which is okay. You're also not going to be a GM, but at least I'm a lot closer. You know what I mean? That's what's important. You like Chesley, but hard to follow all the alternatives. You'll see pretty soon what we're doing to alleviate this problem. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm definitely getting cooked. The question is, can I counter cook? And I don't think the answer is yes. Anyway, that guy was obviously trying to be mean, but he's not wrong. Like, you can't be GM being a part-time chess player. You can't. Nobody's ever done that. So I'm not going to be the first. I'm not going to reinvent how to play chess. But you know, I'm hoping that when I have a little bit more time, I can play a bit better. Camera died? That's weird. Why did the camera die? Okay. Stream's still going though, yeah? Sick. I'm just trying to lock in, boys. Oh, I blundered. Jesus, what am I doing? Tied the peak. All right, let's see. I have not. Wait, why can't I play? Oh, there's only 2 songs? Okay. I just learned this yesterday. I just made an Alekhine course on Chesley. Which will, you know, it's part of the new wave of the courses. Wow. Made a bit. Wow, this does sound like the lyrics they would sing in the past. Why don't you ever play E5? Because I'm not a nerd. Nerds play E5. I'm not a nerd. I'm a cool guy, and I expect to be treated with respect. This is a really stupid move, but I'm gonna play it anyway. Defending my pawns here, trying to open up my queenside if my opponent plays CB. And now, ironically, that might be the better move because, right? Okay. Okay, queenside is protected. Position's looking very interesting. Knight h5, bishop e3. I have queen e8. Knight h5, bishop e3, queen e4, queen e8. What a position. What a position. Crazy position. Look at this position. Ooh, sexy position. Dynamic. Look at this. Look at this. It's a spicy little position over here on our hands. This is just a weakness. Where are you going? Takes? King of 7. Who's guarding the pawn? Who's guarding the pawn? I'm gonna ask you, who is guarding the pawn? Nobody! Bishop e3 though, which you won't see because you're not very good, but... Hi. 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 I'm still here. That's kind of annoying, actually. Hi. Hi. What? You lose. Oops. 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 Peek! Peek! What a good song. Heavy as the crown. It's time for the best tournament of the week. Playing the chattest line of all time. Okay. I don't really want to play this move, but I will. Yeah, so... My opponent wanted to take, and take e5. But then take. Then if take, I have take. And then if take, I don't know. Probably queen b7. Interesting. I can also just play c3. I don't have to do any funny business. I always have a way out of the position. YouTube's gonna be like, what? When did Gotham become 2867? Is that his peak? I'm gonna be like, yeah. And they're gonna be like, shee, that's crazy rating. I'll be like, why do you guys talk like Rampage Jackson? That's a really weird... What? I'm gonna go here. I think I want to protect this square. And then I want to do this. Or... my mouse is slow. I need a Logitech, I think. I like our position. I think black's structure is a bit worse than ours. The 3-on-3 versus the split 2 plus the 4. Black's knight is sort of not in the game. We have some nice attacking possibilities down the center of the board. Any move by black seems like another weakness creation. I'm not respecting this move. Although maybe I should have. I even thought I could just go there. Let's go. I mean, obviously putting your pieces like this can't be bad. Yeah, and my idea was maybe a little too superficial. Maybe a bit too superficial. Okay, knight d5, of course. Well, then I have, by the way, then I might have c4. Okay, but in a nutshell, I think I want to go there and then reroute and then put this here. Or just knight c4 straight up. $16 seconds. Queen b. No discovered attacks. Free. That makes sense. Also free. I mean, I saw this far and assumed I'm good. Maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. Okay, let's go for it. I'm better in the end, but it's not easy. It's not so simple. I just played fast. I was always slightly better. My biggest advantage was here. When this was too slow, but I mean, I played this move because I was trying to keep the clock pressure on. I didn't go for c4. So I tried to Oh, this is bad. Being up 2 pawns is bad, apparently. Tough. Anyway, next game. I appreciate the dough very much. Thank you. By the way, Sonic Fox, probably one of my highest rated streamer subscribers. Because streamers generally are not, you know, they, you know. Anyway, I'm playing the Dutch. Okay, hopefully my opponent lets me play this Dutch. I don't know what that is. That's weird. Uh-oh. Is he gonna play F3? Oh. This is one of this is the engine recommended way to play this opening. I gotta go for this very quickly or you get really cooked here. Okay, opponent is not letting me do that. Thank you. Guys, really, I'm serious. Please stop. This is uncomfortable for me. E5, B5, ED. All right, let's prep it. Wrap around E5. E5, B5, ED. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Playing into this diagonal does not look like it makes a whole lot of sense. Considering that's there, but we're gonna go for it because I don't. That looks bad. Because that plays into my diagonal. So, alright. I mean, I've played everything in my position to prepare for this move, so it's gotta not be that bad, right? No, what about one of these? One of these, punishing you for being indecisive. And I'm gonna take with the horse. I don't think I'm gonna take with the pawn. Maybe I will take with the... No, I think I need to take with the knight. I think I need to keep this open. What's the big idea? Okay, it's not mate. Unless it is, and I've miscalculated, but I don't think it's mate. I have queen d3. Is that a good move? Obviously, this is still the idea. I'm a little worried about that approach, though. Okay, it's just right on cue. But I should still be fine. I still have a blockade. Like this. And then, boys and girls, might I just sacrifice my rook? Might I just do it? I think it's a draw, by the way. I think probably my opponent goes back attacking the rook. The best thing for me to do is to also go back. But I've made too many draws today. But giving up the rook is not better for black. It's definitely not better for black. But then I can never get mated, and then I will slowly reposition my pieces and probably lose. My opponent is coming up with the bravery. Here, what? Yeah, I don't understand what that does. Again, I'm ready to part with my rook, so nothing you can do scares me. Strikes me as a bit strange. I have knight g3, by the way. Do I play knight g3? Interesting. Like this. Okay. This I did not expect. Maybe it's fine. I just didn't expect it. A very complicated position. Yeah, I spent a lot of time, and I'm not sure that was the most efficient time spent. I'm not sure that was the most efficient spend of time. Position's super complicated. I also don't think my opponent's playing this correctly. Now I have a passed e-pawn. What? That looks bad. I don't quite understand why. This looks very fake. Very fake, the whole thing. Whole thing looks fake. Tough game. Tough game, tough game. I appreciate the gifted subs. 2871. We keep climbing. What was the blunder? I don't know. That was just a hard game. I mean, my opponent was much better from the opening. And then here decided to give the controller to the younger brother. What course should you start with as a 1000? E4. E4, E4. Yeah, dude was outplaying me. Then he realized he was trash. Then he blew his entire advantage. And he proceeded to lose the game. Alright, English. I had this earlier. Had this earlier today, actually. Okay. 6 is pretty interesting. Active. This is always fun when they play this move. Because I hit him with this. Yeah. Can I go b3 here? I feel like I can. I mean, worst comes to worst. He goes here, and I take with the bishop. Absolute worst case scenario. Best case scenario, I think that move just straight up loses. Okay, 1. Oh, I think I'm gonna take with the horse. I mean, with the bishop. It takes bishop c3. I mean, I have rook c1 at a very minimum. CD, CD, knight d5. Then I have knight e7. We'll see if this is a good move. It looks kind of cool. Here, I looked at this. I guess there is this. But I'm dead set on giving up the exchange. Right. I could still go 97, by the way. 97, king h8. Rook c1. Right? I mean, regardless, right? I can just go rook c1. I can also take on d8 first and then go rook c1. I don't know which one is better. I don't like the self-pin. Maybe I'll just go rook c1. Maybe I should have went back to f4. Very fascinated what my opponent is thinking about. Like, rook e7 is not possible, right? So... Aren't I just, like, much better? I'm up a pawn with some really nasty threats. And doubled rooks on the open files. I mean, and if bishop's f8, I have bishop b2. So I don't... I think I'm just winning. And now my rook can't even be taken. So I have all the benefits of the position. Right, I expected this, but... what if I trade queens and play bishop c5? That's kind of a tricky move, I guess. I can just play bishop c5. Trying to keep the queens on, that's what he's trying to do. Maybe this is necessary. I want to go bishop d4, but it doesn't look like it works. I was ready to lose this pawn regardless, so... Not scary. d6. The weird position. I burned my time advantage. Ah, I missed bishop. I think bishop d6 was just really strong there. But maybe not. Tough game. Don't know what went wrong, but I was worse here, huh? See, I mean, c5 is crazy. Queen c2 is also tough. Spent a lot of time, but yeah, then... Nice. All right, 2875.